mysterious messages written on the sky and signed the Eagle are believed to be the work of Nathan Gregory, owner of a small carnival show, whom the directors of an airplane factory charge with attempting to blackmail them. Gregory, in his turn, accuses the directors of having stolen from him an invention that is worth a fortune. Gregory's daughter, Jean, frantic with anxiety because her father has disappeared mysteriously, has trailed 2 agents of the Eagle to the airplane factory. Meanwhile, her friend Craig McCoy, stunt flyer with the carnival, is also at the factory, accompanied by the strong man, the ventriloquist, and the midget. The Eagle. Get to the street, Mr. Gregory. I'll hold him.
We've got to hide.
Gregory!
Quick, take her. She's fainted. Get her to the car. I'll hold these birds up. You will know you're holding.
Gregory, get in the car.
So you thought you'd get away from us, did you? Not a chance. Open that door there. You'll never get me back to her alive.
Hey, what's this all about, you two?
You got here just in time, officer. This man's insane. Insane? Why, you...
So he is insane, eh?
Yeah. Persecution mania. Thinks he's an inventor whose plans have been stolen. Imagines he's being held prisoner by enemies.
You are. Oh, I am an inventor. My invention was stolen. And I have been held prisoner by the directors of that corporation.
There, see?
Yeah, too bad. One of you boys drive the car and we'll take him down.
Oh, but I tell you, it's all a mass of lies. I am an inventor, and I...
Sure.
But officer...
I understand. Come along. Tell me all about it now.
Say, officer, hadn't we better take him back to the sanitarium? You see, his relatives are big shots, and they wouldn't want the newspapers to get hold of this.
Oh, I see.
I haven't been in a sanitarium. I tell you, these men are after my life.
Gregory is the Eagle, all right. This time, we actually saw him. Yes, there's no doubt of it. Look, another sky message. The Eagle again. He's riding aim. His victim.
We've got to do something to stop this fiend.
Well, what can we do?
Oh, this thing can't go on. Let's call in the police.
You know very well we don't dare appeal to the law. Well, we absolutely fail at quiet. from shock more than anything else, I think. A night's rest will take care of that, I'm sure.
It's enough to shock anybody being attacked by a madman.
Madman? What's happened? Where's my father?
You mustn't talk. You'll only excite yourself.
But I want to know what happened and how I...
We'll tell you all about it in the morning.
I tell you, I can't stay here. I've got to...
There now. You've got to rest. Be a good girl and try and sleep.
Well, I've got to get back to my beat. So long.
What are those men doing here?
Why, they brought you here.
Oh, I've got to get out of here. Please get my clothes.
Wouldn't do you any good if you had them. The entire staff has orders not to let you out.
Here's a funny gag. Listen, I say to you, who was that woman that I seen you with on the street last night? And you say...
And I say, let's go to bed. The idea of starting to learn a new act this time of night.
Nothing doing. We gotta stay up till Craig and the rest of the bunch come back from the factory.
Ah, gee.
That sounds like 'em now.
Everything worked out perfectly. Where's Mr. Gregory? What? I haven't seen him. Isn't he with you? Well, that's strange. I thought he was ahead of us.
Maybe we better go back and see what's happened to him.
No, you two fellas turn in. If he doesn't show up pretty quick, Henry and I'll go look for him. Well, I'm sure that Mr. Gregory got out of the factory, but the question now is whoop. No, you don't. Get in here. So Gregory got away from the factory, did he? Where is he now? I don't know. And if I did know, do you think I'd tell you? After you robbed him, kidnapped him, and blamed all your crimes onto him?
Why, you...
The man's crazy. Don't pay any attention to him. I'll hold him here. You fellows go out and search the grounds for Gregory.
I wonder if you could get me a glass of hot milk. Sometimes that helps me to sleep. Well, I'll try.
Give me that phone. It may be just the information we want.
Oh, let a guy talk the way he's girl, won't you? Wasn't you ever in love?
Why, certainly I've been in. Smart boy.
Oh, be a little broad-minded, won't you?
What are you talking about? This is Jean.
Oh, honey, I can't tell you that. I've got visitors.
You mean some of those men are there?
Oh, sure, I mean it, sweetheart. I mean that and nothing else but.
Gee, ain't love grand, Mr. Green?
Do you think that's funny?
Goodbye, honey. Poor Jeanette. I hate to think of her in the hospital.
In the hospital?
Why, sure. Rid past sanitarium. She's just like a prisoner there. And dying to see us.
Hey, Craig, there's somebody snooping. What the...
Come on in. Join the party. But no loud talk.
What's the idea of the stick-up, Craig?
They're after Gregory again. Get up on that stool.
If we're going to be here all night, we might as well rehearse the act.
Okay. Now, let's see, what was that gag? I say to you...
You say to me, who was that lady I seen you on the street with last night?
All right. Who was that lady I seen you with on the street last night?
That wasn't no street. That was right up my alley.
Papa.
Wasn't that a great gag, Mr. Green?
What will I do? Break him in two and throw the pieces in the woodbox?
No, tie him up. Duck outside and steer the others away from us.
I know a better way.
Here he is, fellows. I've got him over back of the Ferris wheel.
Ward, he's got Gregory.
Here, Billy, stand guard over him.
Wait a minute. Okay, pal.
Where's Gregory? I thought you said you had him.
Why, no, we thought you said it.
No.
No?
There's a Dr. McCoy in the lobby to see your patient.
Dr. McCoy?
Yes, he was sent by the two gentlemen who brought the patient in last night.
Okay, show him in.
They're expecting you. Room 3, first to the left.
Thank you. Good morning, nurse.
Good morning, Doctor.
And how's our patient this morning?
I think rested very nicely.
Oh, may I borrow your thermometer, please?
Certainly.
Oh, that was clumsy of me. Could you get me another thermometer, please?
Yes.
What's it all about? How did you get here?
Oh, I don't know. Daddy and I were attacked in the factory, and then I fainted like a little fool. Then the next thing I knew, I was here. Oh, listen, I think they've got Daddy here, too.
What makes you think so?
Because it was Moore and Boyle who brought me here.
Moore and Boyle. That means we've got to work fast. Now, I'll prowl around and try and find out what room he's in. Moore and Boyle are out there now.
How are the patients this morning?
Both are doing nicely, I believe. Dr. McCoy is in with the young lady now.
Hello?
McCoy? Yes. Mrs. Bromley is doing as well as can be expected.
I suppose it'd be all right for us to go in, wouldn't it?
Yes, I think so. You know the room.
Yes, thank you. Don't be a fool. It's Gregory we're after.
There's no use getting noisy. You're going out with us, and that's that.
I won't go. You can't make me go.
Would you rather we'd calm you down?
What's the meaning of this, gentlemen? Who are you, and what do you want with this patient? Why, we're the men that brought him here last night. This gentleman is his brother.
Hey, it's a lie. He's not my brother. They've come here to kidnap me.
No, that's all right. I'm sure everything's going to be all right. You boys better step outside while I quiet him down. Easy, Skipper. Now, the strong man's waiting outside in the car. When I give you the signal, why, beat it.
Craig, look out!
Never mind me. You get out, quick.
Let me out of this closet! Give me my clothes!
getting away.
Where's your father?
Craig's with him.
Look! Let me go! Let me go, I tell you! I don't belong in the house! Get the motor started. Get in the car! I hold these boys up!
Come on, we've got to stop Gregory.
Beat it around the corner. I'm going back to help Craig. Go on through, Gene. If we stop, they'll get us.
A mysterious criminal who calls himself the Eagle is plotting against the directors of an airplane factory, whom he has tried to frighten with warnings written on the sky in smoke and fire. The directors have reason to suspect that the Eagle is Nathan Gregory, owner of a small carnival show, who has accused them of stealing from him an invention that is worth a fortune. Agents of the Eagle, posing as relatives of Gregory, have railroaded him to a private sanitarium. But Gregory's daughter, Jean, also held captive in the sanitarium, has outwitted her nurse and phoned for help. Craig McCoy, stunt flyer with the carnival, has entered the sanitarium disguised in a surgeon's mask and smock, while his friend, the strong man, waits outside with a car to get Gregory away.
Let me go! Let me go, I tell you! I don't belong in the house! Get the motor started. Get in the car! I hold these boys up!
Come on, we've got to stop Gregory.
Beat it around the corner. I'm going back to help Craig.
Daddy. Let's run for it.
They've taken to the brush.
They'll be halfway to town.
Well, change it quick as you can and pick me up at the drugstore. I've got to report to the Eagle.
What do those fellows mean by coming here creating a disturbance?
Well, with a sock in the jaw, I got it.
Sure was a fight while it lasted.
I'll say it was.
One of the men didn't get away. He must still be in that room.
Let's find out.
Okay, let's look.
Another minute, we'd have been too late to revive him. Get me a wet cloth.
You needn't bother anymore. I'll take charge of him.
We're going to bring this fella to and turn him over to the police.
Oh, yeah?
Go get the key.
Yeah? Gregory got away. But McCoy is still in the hospital. Yeah. Okay, boss. I got you. The boss has got a great idea, but we've got to get a hold of a leather coat somewhere.
What's the matter with the one in the back of the car there?
McCoy's own flying togs. What could be sweeter? Back to the hospital, quick. Just a minute, big boy. You're going in the wrong direction. Take him out the car at the curb. And don't think I'm kidding.
One of these days I make you eat that pop gun.
Flying field while I get McCoy ready.
Hi, Skipper.
We stole a couple of minutes between acts just to sneak in and say, howdy.
Gee, it's good to have you back with us again, Mr. Gregory.
And it's good to be back again, too, Billy. But I'm worried about Craig. Why doesn't he come back?
You needn't worry about him, as long as he has that human Derek with him.
Well, what happened?
Where's Craig?
They got him away from me.
Well, what you doing, you big palooka? Picking feathers off a duck?
still quit picking on me? I did my best I could. But they had a gun on me.
Ah, you're still a big palooka.
That settles it. None of you are safe as long as the Eagle continues his attacks on me.
Daddy, what can we do?
There's only one thing to do. Give myself up to the police.
The police? Why, Skipper, they'll arrest you for the Eagle's crimes.
I know. But if they have me in jail and the crimes continue, it will prove my innocence.
Your father is right, Gene. It'll not only prove his innocence, but he'll be safe from his enemies. When do you figure on doing it?
There's no use putting it off.
Arrest him.
I got a warrant for your arrest, Gregory.
You're not so smart. Mr. Gregory was on his way to jail, where he'd be safe from you birds.
That's a pretty thin story.
But it's true.
What, give yourself up with all the Eagle's crimes against you?
My father is not the Eagle, and no one knows it better than you.
What do you mean by that?
What do you think she means, you lame brain?
Ah, cut out the row. If Mr. Gregory was on his way to the station, I don't guess he's got any objections to going along with us.
So you think I'm the Eagle, do you? Then how do you explain that skyrocket?
Another message from the Eagle.
Standing. Look!
He has written your name, and now he's drawing a line through it. Means I'm a marked man.
And it also proves that Mr. Gregory is not the Eagle.
Nothing of the sort. It means that somebody's doing the writing for it. Probably young McCoy.
Look! The plane's in trouble. He's going to make a forced landing.
I'm going to see who's in that plane. You take charge of the prisoner, gentlemen.
Yes, and we'll stay and see that you don't get rough with him.
He's making his landing all right.
Yeah. Here comes a police car. Everything is working out as figured.
There's another car ahead of us. What does it mean?
Untie his hands.
Here's something for them to find when they search him.
God.
Hold it. Sure was a close call. 10 seconds later, and he'd have got away from us.
Craig, you, the Sky Rider.
It's not true, Gene. I wasn't in that plane. The whole thing's a frame-up.
Keep quiet. How did you two men happen to be on the job this way?
Oh, why, we're a couple of private detectives working on the case of the airplane company.
It's a lie. He's working for the Eagle.
Looks to me like you're working for the Eagle. We'll find out more about this when we get back to the carnival grounds. Can you drive my car?
Yes?
You two men stay here with the plane. Come on. Come on.
Hello, Mr. Green. I've been looking for you.
How did you know I was here?
I phoned the office and Mr. Ward told me.
I've made some important discoveries. I see you've got the Eagle, and I've got clues that lead to McCoy as his aide, the fellow who has been writing his messages into the sky. What have you got to say about that, Gregory?
I am not interested in the stupid lies of your paid thugs.
What's that?
You heard what he said. So, you caught the sky writer.
Red-handed, just as he was trying to make his getaway from the plane.
Did you find anything on him that shows he's working with Gregory?
You know he didn't. You framed me, but you can't drag Mr. Gregory into this.
I'm not so I haven't searched you yet. Stand by. When the directors reach the carnival grounds, write Danby and draw a line through it. G. I suppose it's useless to deny writing that.
Certainly, it's useless to deny anything. They framed their plot too well. You can arrest me, but not till after I've told my friends the truth. The frame-up was perfect. They planted these flying togs on me, planted the forged note in my pocket, and planted one thing more on me that you haven't found yet. One thing that I can use against you. They planted this. We don't stand a chance, Mr. Gregory. Make a run for it. Make a run for it.
Drop that gun.
Gene!
Drop it.
Hold him.
You talk of frame-ups after what you've done to my father. You used that skywriting in your own crooked game. You planted that note to make it appear that you were only an agent of my father. Then you urge him to flee, branding him, your best friend, as guilty.
We'll see that he gets what he deserves.
Stand where you are. We carnival people have our own way of dealing with traitors. Take him and peg him out.
Peg him out?
Gene, you don't mean...
You know what I mean.
It's a trick to get him away from us.
You think it's a trick, do you? Well, see for yourselves. Take him outside.
We may be mistaken, Gene. Hadn't we better stop them before it's too late?
He's guilty. Let them peg him out.
Gene! Gene! I swear I'm not guilty.